High-end radio, nigga.
On the Siccness Network.
High-end radio, and we are live and direct in the lab with two of San Diego's finest. Y'all want to introduce yourselves, man?
Mr. Money Hungry, I-Rocc.
Ace Deuce, 12 gauge shotty. What's happening?
What's happening with it, y'all? What's good with it?
Shit, getting out.
Huh?
Ain't nothing changed.
Absolutely not. We're going to get right into it. We ain't going to play no games.
Get right into it.
San Diego.
Speak on it.
Hard to remember. But it happened.
Y'all tell me what you want to know, and then I'll go.
Okay, well, how did it come about where I-Rocc and 12 Gauge Shotty come together and collab on such an epic project?
Shit, actually, it been requested since my first solo album, Center of Attention. If you remember that record, I had The Game on there, Mike Jones, Lil Flip.
Yeah, you was featured up?
Yeah, it was chunky. But I said, everybody was on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Nick Cannon, everybody. You know what I mean? It was a big record for its features in there back then. Even with those features at the time, the song "You," a lot of the bitches mistaken for "Baby You," but that song "You" featuring 12 Gauge Shotty was the biggest song off that album by far.
Baby.
Today. Even with all the features, you know what I mean?
I think it's on YouTube. You can find it.
Yeah,
somebody put it up on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube a lot of times.
Like people just put it up.
Like, it's been requested for a while. And when I go on the road, you know, they always ask me what's up with 12. I mean, Tucson, New Mexico, Seattle, Portland, the Bay, wherever. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the 3 or 4 people that because you know when I hit cities, you know I'm in the slums. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you're on my Facebook, you know, you see when I go out on the road, I'm in the middle of the shit where the activities is. You know what I'm saying? Blood hood, Crip hood, all that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
As you should.
And the last time I was in Tucson, I was shout out to the Western Hills Floods in Tucson. It was only about 12. And you know, to me, I'm like, I'm seeing this nigga and I'm around him, you know. He's pretty like me in the sense he's real introverted, you know what I'm saying? But I'm around him, so I see him work constantly.
Right.
You know, and he's in the mix. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter if I'm in LA or, you know, he in Hollywood. You know, he's in the mix. Like, you know, I'll be at All Money In Studios and he'll be at 1500 or nothing studios or with the Futuristics. And it didn't dawn on me till last week when he told me, like, I ain't dropped a project in 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But since I'm around him and I'm seeing him working and I'm seeing him in the mix doing rapper shit.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It never dawned to me like, damn, this nigga ain't put out no music. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, in this day and age, not releasing music in 5 years is kind of detrimental.
It's critical to your career.
In 12's case, it was more of a self-preservation. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't go nowhere. You know, his social media, you know what I'm saying? Bitches, you know what I'm saying?
He stayed popping.
Yeah, the bitches love him. The fans love him. You know, so when they asking me about him, and I'm like, shit, he rocking, he doing this thing, you know, they looking at me kind of weird, like...
We don't see it.
Right. But I do, so I'm not noticing that this. You get what I'm saying?
Like, you can vouch.
So
you
when
can
I'm
vouch
just saying
for it.
like, yeah, 12 doing this thing, woo woo woo, and they were kind of confused, like, you know what I mean? So, we work here out of the same studio, the Hunnid Club, across the hall from each other.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, Fetty Slapz, I started working on my solo album with Fetty Slapz. We worked on it for like 8 months. He across the hallway working on a solo album with Fetty Slapz. You know what I'm saying? And you know me, I'm always marketing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I actually haven't dropped an official I-Rocc solo I-Rocc album in probably 2 years. You know what I'm saying? And you know, when you think I-Rocc, you think Fetty Slapz. When you think Fetty Slapz, you think I-Rocc. So I'm like, what? You know, I've been in the mix. I've been touring. You know, I tour probably 7, 8 months out of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay. Once we wrapped up my solo album, I instantly got into recording a group album with T-Nutty. So I'm telling Fetty, I'm like, look, Fetty just wanted to put it out. I'm like, well, bruh, hold on. Like,
Slow down,
yeah,
slow
I've
down
been
with
quiet for solo bodies of work. And I'm like, you know, Fetty, he don't fuck with nobody.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Can't even buy a beef from him.
I ain't even buy a beef from Fetty. I'm like, so you kind of been quiet. You know, he fuck with Jim Jones and Filthy and Gucci Mane and, you know, Scooter and Riff Raff. You know, he do the shit like that. But far as, so I'm like, bruh, you know, you kind of been quiet. I've been quiet. I don't want to just drop this record. You know what I mean? Even though this year I dropped the group album with Spider Loc.
Documented.
Right.
You know what I mean? We all heard what happened with that. I cleaned him up on every song, but shout out to Spider Loc and his unit. I dropped the collab album with E-Nut out of San Jose. But I'm like, those were collab projects. It wasn't I-Rocc. I dropped me and Turf Talks group album.
Right.
You know, so I this year I dropped 3 albums, but they were collab group albums. You know what I'm saying? And
like, I ain't got no solo projects.
yeah, I haven't dropped a solo project, so I'm thinking in my head I need something to bring it to do something. You know what I'm saying? At one point I was gonna battle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was gonna clean the boy up or whatever. They gave me the deposit when it actually came down to battle. They didn't have the other half of the bag, so that didn't happen. You know, so we was in here. It was around December 12th. You know, we was allegedly on drugs.
Right.
Allegedly. Substance. It's
Yeah.
called substance.
Yeah, allegedly.
Party.
Allegedly.
Yeah, and me, Fetty, and Phil were talking like, we should just do an EP real quick together and knock it out. And you know, when niggas are allegedly under the influence, you know, it's just a lot of talking, and you know, so Fetty's like, hey, let's not talk about it. If we're gonna do it, let's do it. Let's start now. Do it, wrap it up, and put it out.
Boom.
You know what I'm saying? So if you eliminate all the extras and shit, I could say it was supposed to be an EP, 5 songs. That's how Fetty was. Like, let's just do 5 songs. So I could do that quick. And if we eliminate all the bullshit and procrastinating, talking and all that, just working, we probably completed the project in about 2 sessions if you take away all the extras. I don't mean...
Y'all recorded more than the 9 songs that are going to be on the album?
Yes.
Okay.
So we almost doubled the goal.
Right.
The goal was only 5.
5. And I don't mean let's go on the computer and pick beats, or let's use this song we have, because me and Shotty, we right across the hall from each other. We got joints together already with features, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I had even suggested, like, well, look, let's put this song me, you, and T-Nutty got on here. Let's put the song me, you, and V Nasty got on here. Or I got this song with Filthy, you just put a verse on it. You know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah. I got a Mozzy song. You know what I'm saying? And 12 was like, no, start from scratch.
All organic.
Right. So I'm not just talking Fetty going in the computer and putting beats on and us rapping to them. I mean every beat being made from scratch, and then the raps.
So here's the question. His 5-year hiatus.
Mm-hmm. You asking me?
No, yeah. Well,
Okay.
yeah, I'm asking you.
Okay.
His 5-year hiatus, your 2-year hiatus of solo albums, and then you just releasing 3 projects.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing another group project.
Mm-hmm.
So to say, but an EP.
Mm-hmm.
This is needed. I mean, I could say out of the 3 you dropped, all dope projects, I think out of all of them, this one's needed.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree with that?
Absolutely. I believe it's needed because, I mean, not to take nothing away from the other projects, the I-Rocc and T-Nutty album included, there were checks. There was a bag involved. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this was organic.
Because we felt like
Something I wanted to do.
it. Did the fuck we want to.
And to keep it all the way 100, Shotty and Fetty are two niggas that I love so much. I told them they keep all the money off the record.
Did he say that 12?
Yes, he did.
Boom. There it is. It's on the record.
Yeah, I'm a real nigga.
It's
like,
on the record.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, 12. When the idea came about at that moment when they was like, fuck it, we gonna do it now. You were in the middle of recording an album that has yet to be dropped, correct?
Right. No, I just did a project with actually I did a mixtape with Lil Player.
Right.
Out of West Oakland.
Okay.
Live Wire.
From Live Wire. Shout out to my niggas from Live Wire. Third World.
Okay. Was it a yeah, let's go in here and knock this out, or was it yeah?
It was
fucking with rock. Let's get strategic with this bitch.
It just made sense that, first, we got the same distribution. I just did my distribution over. We on the same distribution. I've been working with Fetty doing my project. He been working with Fetty doing one. And, so...
Y'all both like party favors.
And that's it. So when we just said, let's put something together, it just all makes sense. I'm like, okay, and it ain't like I, can't do it. I won't, there's no reason that we shouldn't. They've been requesting it, so it's like, all right, fuck it. Trying to give them what they want. That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And we locked in. We got, plus we had Dominique's on our back. Can't forget that.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm 7'5".
But a conceptual album with an actual concept.
Yeah.
You ain't getting too much of that.
Yeah, it wasn't just like let's do a record. It's a theme-based project. You know what I mean? So that's why when I say it wasn't just when I wanted to use like nigga, well shit, if we're gonna do a 5-song, nigga, we got 5 songs
right now
with feature. Yeah, Shotty said no. You know what I mean? We're not using none of them. We gonna come from the shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Like,
easy,
so that's why I said like it wasn't just Fetty went in the computer and okay, here, y'all rap to this. You know what I'm saying? It was a theme concept project, so he made every beat from scratch. So they're all cohesive, and sonically the project sounds.
That sounds. Even every
It's
song
not- it's-
that
it's
didn't
not
sound
just-
like it fit the project, we scratched it.
It's not
So
just
that's
9
the one.
songs. They all
We want
sound
one vibe for it.
Yeah, I mean everything from the artwork down to the artwork to the concepts of the songs
To the
subject
features.
matter, the features. That was another thing. Like, we got people that are extremely good rappers and they indulge in the same type of things we indulge in. That adds on.
So you can
That
relate.
goes with the concept
and
of
just
the
don't
project.
get on there and talk about some more other shit and no, that's not what we talking about.
Right.
Like, you know, Nipsey wouldn't have felt, he wouldn't have, he could have did it, but it wouldn't have been appropriate for this project. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Filthy, Lil Blade. You know, like we could have come on, ain't no secret. We could get anybody to rap on anything. You know what I mean? But those kind of features, they weren't appropriate for this project.
And we already got me and Rock, you know. Shit, we
Me and
could have
Shotty
that
really could
off
have took it
top.
to the next.
For sure.
You get what I'm saying? But then when you talking like San Diego, how you not gonna have Smig on there?
Yeah, he's
Shout out Smig.
Sacramento.
Shout out Pooh.
Sacramento,
Pooh.
Pudeezy.
Yeah, he made
You know, let me say something about
We got
Pudeezy.
Sonny
Let
Bow
me tell you
on
something
there,
about
Beast
Sonny
Stone.
Bow,
Stone.
Beast Stone, Psycho.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something about Pudeezy though. Pudeezy was 14. Me and Shotty a little, you know, a couple years older than him. You know, he came up under us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Before the Dago Braves, before he had any product out, he was in the house rapping with us. You know, little kid. You know, Shotty keep telling me about him. I'm like, who is this little nigga I want to hear? I'm hearing Shotty quoting verses. I'm like, who is that? He's like, it's my little nigga. Meet the little nigga, hear the little nigga dope. Swag matches rap. He a kid at this time, right?
Right.
Yes.
Peep how this goes. So when we get in, we on the last song of the record, right? The fans aren't aware, the listeners aren't aware, but y'all are of my recording process. You know, you put the beat on, and I might walk around and look like a fucking idiot talking to myself. Nah, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I pace back and forth, and I'm talking to myself, and I'm getting the verse ready, right? And I go in there and I drop it, right?
Yes, indeed.
So we called Pudeezy over here. He was at his studio. So we're like, look, we're gonna email you the joint. Drop your verse, email it back. And he like, nah. I'm about to come over there and fuck with y'all.
Pull up.
Right? So he pulls up. He's sitting amongst us. Beats playing. And he's sitting amongst us. You know, we're conversating, laughing, shooting the shit. Allegedly doing a little bit of drugs. And in about 30 to 45 minutes, just out of the blue, he says,
Let's get it.
go get Fetty, I'm ready to
I'm
record.
ready.
And he goes in the booth and drops his verse. I mean, he's not mumbling, he's not locked in on the beat, he's not practicing.
That's ridiculous,
anything.
right?
Yeah, ridiculous is the joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He interacted with us for 30, 45 minutes straight. I didn't even know. I'm thinking to myself, when is this nigga gonna start writing a verse? This is the last song. Fetty gotta go out of town, so we have to have this whole project mixed and mastered by 8 o'clock in the morning. It's 1 in the morning. Beat playing over and over again for 45 minutes. I'm like, when is little bro gonna actually start working on this verse?
Yeah.
And just out of nowhere, he says, hey, go get Fetty. Now, mind you, even though the record's done, this is the last song, Fetty's sitting right here in the hallway on the computer on the laptop with the headphones on, making another
Trying
beat.
to make another beat.
He said, hey, go grab Fetty, tell him I'm ready. I'm ready. I got my verse. I'm ready to go in there and record. And he goes in the booth and kills it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was nice.
Nice.
He was
Now,
nice.
to the next nigga, that would have been hate, but I look at it like he came up under Shotty and up under me. And that's the product. That's what you got now. You know what I'm saying? It just goes to show that when you I was proud. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
this
yeah.
little motherfucker. Like, this is my little nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Came up in there
But
and did his stuff.
when I seen him go in there, I was so proud and I was amazed. I damn near was about to redo my verse over.
Like,
I'm glad you said that.
Come on, man. I keep it from the muscle, man. I don't front. I damn near came this close to redoing my verse after I heard his verse. Because he did it so effortlessly. You know what I'm saying?
Keep that shit.
Yeah, and you know, I'm competitive, you know what I'm saying?
So how was the sword fighting between you and 12?
Oh my God. See, and that's another reason why I wanted to do the record with 12, because he makes me want to rap. And we record the same. We don't write.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, even though we didn't sit down and discuss this, we know as soon as the beat come on, we're instantly competing with each other. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like an unwritten.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it. It's like I just went, you see, I'm coming back in from boxing. I just went to the Mayweather camp real quick. Let me go spar over there with the best of the best
And I
real
know
quick.
this nigga wants to kill me.
And so then
I know
what
this.
better way for me to get in shape
I'm fully aware
besides
of this.
going heads up?
Exactly.
This
You
nigga's.
know?
I
You
know.
don't want it? I'm about to fry this one.
I know. When the beat comes on, he's trying to kill me.
Right.
And he knows when the beat come on, Rock is trying to kill me.
Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Like, you can't hold back.
No
you got to
malice
go
or
in.
no. This is
That's
friendly
just what it is.
man. Keep my sword sharp, man.
So with the out, so with
You know what they say, when your gun go cold, man, you're going to have to fire it up to remind them. So, doing a project with Shotty, it kept my gun hot. I never let my gun go cold. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because when you do that, you're going to have to remind niggas.
So what would be a single y'all trying to, what's going to be the single y'all pushing out San Diego?
Every song. Every song is a single. I mean,
Caypre, you heard the album, right?
I heard the album.
have you heard a song? Did you hear a song that couldn't be a single?
No, they all could be singles.
There it is. You know what I'm saying? Every song. I mean, ultimately, it's up to Dominique. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we just make the music, bro. We make the good music, and it goes to her. It's really teamwork. You know what I'm saying? Me and Shotty, I'm gonna make sure the business is all right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody,
Like you should.
yeah, I'm gonna make sure the business is right. Everybody gonna get their bread. All the business is straight. Nobody's getting fucked out of anything. You know what I'm saying? And then me and Shotty do the rapping, and Fetty makes the beats,
That's it.
and anything else that goes to the team. You know what I'm saying?
Touring.
Man, I love it. You know I love it.
Y'all gonna take the Zannies on the road?
Yeah, we go.
Y'all gonna ship the Zannies state to state?
I mean, allegedly, man. I don't
Everybody
know,
got to get a bar.
Everybody needs a pill.
Everybody needs a
or it's
bar.
gonna be in a vagina that's And it's gonna, you know, we'll get it there.
We'll get it there.
It's gonna be,
You
know, it might be.
We're gonna just.
It
We're
might
gonna
be
touch down and everything.
It might be in the cavity of a female somewhere, you know, in the crevice.
As long as they get that work.
They gonna
get there though. You know what I'm saying? And that was my main thing with this, cause when I was on the road, I did from May to August.
Mm-hmm.
I did the whole summer and every fucking city. My Damu partners. So with 12.
Where's Tweezy?
Yeah, so you know, in the back of my mind, I'm storing this. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I tell them, I say, look, let's do the project. What's up? Okay. Yeah, I'm like, I tell 12, I say, look, bro, we can do the project. All the monetary off the music, you and Fetty can have that. I love y'all that much. Y'all take that.
You finna go get the show money.
Yeah.
Nigga said
Yeah. Just give. I tell 12. I mean, Fetty done been on the road with me. He goes on the road with me. So I tell 12, bro, just give me 2 months out of your life after this. Not just for free. Just give me 2 months out of your life after we drop this project, bro. And let's
everything,
eat.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Let's eat. You know what I'm saying? Cause we could eat. We could tour off of this for 2-3 months. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I look at it. That's how I think. That's the fun part to me. You know what I'm saying? And 2014 when Trill I Am came out and I did the Trill I Am tour. Yeah, y'all came. I ain't here. I came to the Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? I had a 5-day run. I did Phoenix, Vegas, back to back.
Do you know? Let me hold on. Let me ask you this real quick about female consumers. When you make music, because I can't recall too many I-Rocc love songs.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even recall too many 12 gauge love songs.
Mm-hmm. You know why?
What is it that you think your music does to make it appealing to females?
Females don't want to be in love. They just want real.
Because I'm a trap nigga, and that's all I talk about.
They want real, cause fake niggas outnumber us. It's not even close.
I seen a meme on Instagram. You know seriously, they said everybody loved a good girl with an iPod full of trap music.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like a little joke. Yeah. You feel me? But
so it's not you gotta necessarily make love songs. Matter. They just relate to real.
Even bitches with 9 to 5, they gonna put on that trap music.
So when
don't matter.
Yeah. So especially when they get around you and they see that what you rapping is real, that just makes it even more. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you don't got it. You don't. Okay. If you know. All right. Fuck it. Let's just take the skirt off. Okay. Nowadays, bitches ain't waking up and going to 9 to 5s and all that. They going on out
They
calls.
gonna go steal
and in calls and
credit
card
and
steal and you know what I'm saying.
So
if you can make something,
same drugs we doing, them bitches getting high.
Yeah, they getting high. They hustling.
High-end radio, nigga.
On the Siccness Network.